Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my lesson. Today we are in lesson 3 on page 25 into your textbook. So the lesson today aims to talk about facts and routines using present simple. So when do we use simple present tense? We use simple present tense to talk about facts and routines untuk bercakap pasal fakta dan rutin harian. Okay? So, when a subject is singular, the verb followed by the singular subject should have s, es, or ies. So, when we have personal pronouns he, she, and it before the verb, which is singular, then we have to add s, es, or ies. Okay? Kalau subjek di depan kata kerja dia ialah satu, contoh he, she, dan it. Okay, seorang lelaki, seorang perempuan, dan satu haiwan, satu benda ke satu bangunan. Okay, kata kerja seterusnya perlu ada s, es ataupun ies. Okay? Kalau satu subjek. So when the subject is in plural, the verb must be in the original form, or we call it the base form. The personal pronouns in plural, which are we and they, the verb followed by it must be in the original form. Means no s, no ies, no es. Alright? So, kalau subjek dia ialah plural, maksudnya lebih dari satu orang, lebih dari satu haiwan, lebih dari satu benda, kata kerja dia yang mengikuti subjek itu mesti dalam kata dasar. Okay? Tak boleh ada apa-apa imbuhan. Alright? So, the exceptional case, okay? Exceptional case for personal pronouns I and you. Although I and you is a singular subject, the verb must be in the base form. Okay, ini ada exceptional case. Okay, pengecualian. Untuk I dengan you, walaupun dia dalam singular form, singular subject, okay, subjek dia satu, saya dengan kamu seorang, tapi kata kerja yang di belakang I dengan you tu mesti dalam original form. Okay, tak boleh ada apa-apa imbuhan. Alright? Ini perlu ingat. I dengan you. Alright? So, for the first rule, add as to most verbs for a singular subject. Alright? So, let us look at the example. He always walks to school in the morning. Alright, always. Always here shows the routine. So we have to use simple present tense. So he is a singular subject. So the verb followed by he, which is walk, must have s. Alright. So di sini always menunjukkan rutin. Okay. Always merupakan kata kunci yang menunjukkan rutin harian. Okay, he merujuk kepada seorang lelaki. Jadi seorang lelaki dia satu subjek. Kalau satu subjek, kata kerja dia mesti ada s. Alright? So, walk perlu ada s, jadi walks. Alright? Okay, for the second example, Jimmy sells fruits every afternoon. Every afternoon here shows that this is a routine. Alright, and Jimmy is a singular subject, so we have to add as to the verb. Alright, Jimmy merupakan seorang lelaki, jadi kata kerja dia mesti ada s. So sell, kita perlu tulis sells. Okay, for the second rule, verb with y, okay, and with y, we have to minus y and add ies when a verb ends with a consonant plus y. Okay, the keyword here is a consonant plus y. Okay, maksud dia di sini, kalau kata kerja dia berakhiri dengan Y dan di depan Y itu merupakan konsonan. Konsonan maksudnya yang bukan A, E, I, O, U. Alright? Jadi kamu perlu buang Y, okay, tambah I, E, S pada kata kerja tersebut. Okay, contoh. She studies hard every night so that she can pass her examination. Okay, every night here means the routine. So we have to use simple present tense. She, seorang perempuan. Jadi, menunjukkan singular, satu. So, kalau singular, kita perlu tambah S, ES ataupun IES. Alright, macam mana kita tahu nak tambah S ke, nak tambah ES ke, nak tambah IES? Kita tengok dengan kata kerja dia. We look at the verb. Right, so the original verb is study. S-T-U-D-Y. Alright, we have Y here. Kita ada Y. So, kita tengok yang huruf di depan Y itu apa? D. So, dia konsonan. So, kalau dia konsonan tambah Y, kita perlu buang Y. Lepas tu tambah I-E-S. Alright? Okay, let us look at this example. The baby cries loudly. The baby here is a singular subject, satu baby. Alright? The original verb is cry, C-R-Y. Okay, let us look at the verb here, C-R-Y. Alright? When the verb ends with Y and the letter in front of Y is R, which is a consonant, we have to minus Y and add IES to become cries. Okay, so CRY. Okay, CRY, huruf yang terakhir dia Y. Lepas tu yang huruf di depan Y itu konsonan. Jadi kita boleh apply rule yang kedua, iaitu buang Y tambah IES kepada kata kerja dia. Okay. Okay. The third rule. Add ES when a verb ends with SS, ZZ, SH, CH, X, or O for singular subject. Alright, the example. Joshua crosses that road every morning. Okay, every morning shows it is a routine. And Joshua here is a singular subject. Okay, so we look at the verb. Okay, so the verb ends with SS. So when the verb ends with SS, we have to add ES. Alright? Okay. The second example, the bee buzzes. So when a bee is a singular subject and the verb ends with ZZ, we have to add ES. Alright? Based on the third rule. My father washes his car every weekend. Every weekend here shows routines. So we look at the subject. Okay, subject is my father. Okay, my father is a singular subject, satu. Okay, so the verb must have either S, ES or IES. Okay, kata kerja dia perlu ada S, ES ataupun IES. Okay, how to determine whether we have to add S, ES or IES? Then we look at the rule. Okay, so the verb here ends with SH. So when it ends with SH, we have to add ES. Alright, so it becomes washes. Okay, Tommy watches television every night. So Tommy is a singular subject, so definitely the verb must have ES because it ends with CH. So watch become washes, right? And when the verb ends with O, my mother goes to the supermarket every Sunday. So my mother singular, so definitely we have to add something at the verb. Okay, di sini mother, seorang. So kalau kita nampak subjek dia seorang, sudah tentunya kita perlu tambah S, ES ataupun IES pada kata kerja dia. Okay, tengok kata kerja. Okay, dia berakhiri dengan O. So kalau dia berakhiri dengan O, sudah tentu kita tahu kan, perlu tambah S. Bukan S, bukan IES, tapi ES. So, we have to add ES. Go become goes. Alright? Okay. So, when the verb is end with X. For example, my father relaxes in the evening. So, my father here is a singular subject. Seorang bapa, seorang. So, kalau seorang subjek, sudah tentunya kata kerja perlu tambah sesuatu kan? So, bila dia perlu tambah sesuatu, kita perlu tengok balik. Kata kerja dia berakhiri dengan apa? So, di sini dia berakhiri dengan huruf X. So, kita tahu dah. Kita perlu tambah EX. Jadi, relaxes. Okay? So, let us look at the last rule. The third person of have is has. Okay, we have first person, second person, and third person, right? First person is I. Okay, kalau first person, kita guna subject I. Okay, I, saya. Okay, pandangan diri sendiri, first person. Okay, kalau second person is you. Alright, you, pandangan kamu. Kalau third person means he, she, we, they. Okay, so the third person of have is has when the subject is singular. Okay, let us look at the example. It is very confusing when you say the third person of have is has because you don't understand this grammatical term, right? So let us look at the example. Okay, example, I have breakfast at 7 o'clock. Right? So, I here is first person singular subject. Okay. Walaupun I merupakan first person singular subject, singular satu, tapi dia perlu guna subject plural. Okay. Sudah saya bagi tahu yang di depan sekali, saya bagi tahu, walaupun I itu seorang, saya seorang kan, tapi dia kata kerja dia tidak boleh ada imbuhan. Okay. Di sini sama juga. Walaupun I seorang, dia perlu ambil kata kerja yang plural. Okay? So, inilah keistimewaan I. Okay? Keistimewaan kita diri kita sendiri. So, I have breakfast at 7 o'clock. Tidak boleh I has. Okay? Dia mesti kawan dengan have. Okay? Sama dengan you. You merupakan second person singular subject. So, walaupun you ini singular, satu, dia mesti ambil plural kata kerja. Okay, you have. Okay, you have lunch at home. Okay, so the third person of have is has here means kalau third person pandangan orang ketiga. Jadi iaitu he, she, we and they. Okay, ada 4 kan? Tapi perlu tengok sama ada subjek dia satu atau banyak. Okay, kalau satu, contoh Amanda. Amanda kita guna she kan? Jadi kita guna has. Amanda has lunch at home. Alright? Okay. He has 6 pencils. She has 2 cats. Alright? So, kalau di sini kita tukar. We has 2 cats. Is it correct? No, because we is plural. So, we cannot use has. We have to use have. Right? Rule number 5. Keep the verb in base form for plural subject. Okay, kalau subjek dia lebih dari seorang, kita perlu kekalkan kata kerja dalam kata dasar. Maksudnya tak boleh tambah apa-apa imbuhan. My sister and I play with the cat every day. Alright, every day. Routine. My sister and I, 2 orang, jadi banyak, lebih dari 1. Kalau lebih dari 1, kata kerja dia tak boleh ada imbuhan kan? So, play, masih play. Alright? Okay, we, kami. Kami sudah tentu, ni lebih dari 1. So, we drink orange juice every morning. We. Okay, we cannot say we drink. Okay, no, it's wrong. Okay, we drink. Tak boleh ada imbuhan. Okay, we have gone through 5 rules for simple present tense in affirmative statement. Okay, so this is the conclusion or so-called wrap up for the first part of our lesson. Alright, so for the subject pronouns which is singular such as he, she, and it, the verb must have s, es, or ies. Okay, or we use singular verb which is has and does. So for example, he eats a burger, she eats a burger, it eats a burger. Okay, or she has breakfast every morning, he has breakfast every morning, it has breakfast every morning. Or he does his homework after school, she does his homework after school. Kalau subjek dia seorang, kata kerja dia perlu ada s, es ataupun ies. Okay, ataupun kita guna has dengan does. Okay, kalau plural ataupun exceptional case, right? Contoh I dengan you, walaupun dia singular, tapi kata kerja dia tak boleh tambah apa-apa. Okay, I, you, kata kerja tak boleh ada imbuhan. Okay, mesti kawan dengan have, dia mesti kawan dengan do. Okay, so for plural subject we and they, the verb must be in base form. Alright, so no s, no es, no ies. For example, I eat a burger, you eat a burger, we eat a burger, or they eat a burger. Or we have breakfast every morning. Okay, you have breakfast every morning. They have breakfast every morning. Or I have breakfast every morning. They do their homework after school. Or we do our homework after school. Or I do my homework after school. Or you do your homework after school. Okay, so this is the wrap up for the simple present tense in affirmative statement. So we look at the negative statement. Okay, affirmative means you say yes to something, negative means you say no to something. Okay, so for negative statements, when we look at the subject pronouns, he, she, it, I, you, we, they is still the same as the affirmative statement. Okay, so negative statement, we use doesn't and don't. Okay, negative, tidak, doesn't. Doesn't here means does not. Don't here means do not. Okay, so followed by verb. Okay, eat, have, do. Okay, so when we have the negative words here, such as doesn't and don't, the verb must be in original form no matter the subject is in singular or plural. Okay, tengok sini. Dalam negative statement, ayat negatif, kita ada doesn't and don't. Kata kerja seterus doesn't and don't mesti dalam kata dasar. Tak boleh ada apa-apa imbuhan. Walaupun subjek dia satu. Okay, tak kira dia subjek dia satu ke banyak. Kalau kita ada doesn't and don't di depan kata kerja itu mesti dalam kata dasar. Okay, let us look at some of the examples. Okay, some examples. Okay, he doesn't eat burger. Okay, kita tak boleh cakap he doesn't eat burger. No. She doesn't have breakfast every morning. Okay, kita tak boleh sebut she doesn't has. Okay, mesti guna have. She doesn't have breakfast. Use the verb in base form, right? Or he doesn't do his homework after school. Okay, tak boleh cakap he doesn't does. Mesti he doesn't do. Okay, I don't eat burger. We don't have breakfast every morning. They don't do homework after school. Okay, so doesn't is used for a singular subject such as he, she, it. And don't is used for a singular subject I, you, and plural subject we and they. Okay, doesn't untuk he, she, it. Okay, don't untuk I, you, we, and they. Alright, so here, let's practice. So here, we look at the statements. You go or you goes to bed at 9:30. Definitely you go. Okay? You lepas subjek you, kata kerja mesti dalam kata dasar. Okay, tak boleh ada imbuhan. Okay, next. My parents. Okay, the keyword here is parents. Relax or relaxes in the evening. So, tengok subjek dulu. Okay, parents. Maksudnya ibu, bapa. So, kalau lebih dari satu orang, kata kerja dia mesti dalam kata dasar. So, jawapan dia is relax. Alright? Okay, my teacher speaks 3 languages. So, my teacher, the subject is my teacher. So, how many teacher here? 1. Okay, so it is a singular subject. We have to add S. So, the answer will be speaks. My teacher sini seorang kan. Kalau seorang, okay, kata kerja dia perlu tambah S. Alright, so jawapannya speaks. Okay, I have dinner at 7 o'clock. Definitely I have. I mesti kawan dengan have. Alright. My sister studies at the weekend. Okay. The subject here is my sister. Kakak saya. Okay, seorang kakak. Jadi seorang kakak mesti ada imbuhan. Jadi jawapannya studies. Alright? Okay, let us look at the negative statement. I doesn't ride in the car to school, or I don't ride in the car to school. Exactly, it's don't. Okay? My sister doesn't play video games, or my sister don't play video games. You are right. The answer is doesn't. Okay, why? Doesn't is for a singular subject, such as he, she, and it. Okay, my sister here kita boleh substitute dengan she. So she doesn't. Next, we doesn't get up early on Saturday, or we don't get up early on Saturday. Definitely, we don't get up early on Saturday. Okay. My brother doesn't go to the park by car, or my brother don't go to the park by car. My brother, singular, so the answer is doesn't. Yes, you are right. So, that's all for today's lesson. If you have any doubt, please repeat the video, okay? Watch it again. So, if you still cannot understand it, you may text me. So, I will give you some explanation if you need. Alright? Okay, so remember to complete the task given. Alright? Till then, we meet again in our next lesson. Bye.